no jewelry and no gold. Just spit my heart and my soul and let the stories unfold. Sometimes I feel like I'm me, dude, for my people. Sometimes I feel like I'm Nipsey, man, that's the followers lead, bro. Sometimes I'm like Kendrick, they turn music to metrics and data analytics. All we do is sit and accept it, do anything for attention. Try to sell a dream, poppin', she dropping low as a self-esteem. I mean, ain't no question, I'm sicker than a lot of viewers. I should be resting and drinking a lot of fluids. Soon as we stepped in, my apostles and I refuse, cause ain't no Christ left in this game, just a lot of Jews. Let's get down to business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. Let's shut it down on these clowns. You all on my hit list.
Circus in town, method bringing them ruckus. It's me versus these clowns, straight up bringing them brothers. My team holding it down, straight up bringing them butters. When I rain blowing them clouds, better bring them umbrellas. Brand new Margellas, my shoes is French and vanilla. She trying to trick a fella, I pick up my pen and tell her. Nobody do it better like DOC with the letters. Reverse though, you better be COD with my cheddar. Each verse go harder than anything that you work for. Build it from the ground up, call it my first flow. Time to turn that pound up, I get it from out the dirt. Wrote the rhyme in cursive, but did it without a curse.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, it'll be interesting to see how these teams position themselves in the standings the rest of the way. Both have postseason aspirations, and this is the time of the year when the heat gets turned up a little bit.
Yeah, the next month or so will either make you or break you. It's a long season at this point, and some guys might be starting to feel a little tired and beat up. That's a big part of these games in August, and you're trying to collect as many wins as possible, but the coaching staffs are trying to do it in a way that also benefits their team down the stretch. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but you have to be able to finish strong.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Jose Altuve stands in now and watches strike one.
First pitch, 7:06.
That hits the dirt. Ball one. That one missed.
That ball went out.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And now it's filled up. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good reload.
The pitch. And that's ball four.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. Altuve runs. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
That is third. The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Right now third in the American League in RBIs. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't.
First offering. Runner goes. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
The 1-0. That's a little bit low. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
In for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him. 2 down.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Kyle Tucker in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Here's your 1 and fouled off. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. The 0-2. And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter even though he's behind in the count.
Squirts away a little bit. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Nothing doing here this half, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
The wind of the pitch. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The pitch. That one missing inside. Now that's smacked to right center. 1 away.
The second baseman, Adam.
Here's Adam Frazier. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Brown, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. That's a strike, and a count 1-1.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
One down, base is empty. And now it's filled up. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle, right now number 6 on the American League home run leaderboard. And that's in there for strike 1.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Frazier stands at first with 1 out. He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Ryan Mountcastle with a shot to the opposite field. His 24th home run of the season, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-0.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Bases empty, 1 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. And ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Here's a 1-2. Fly ball down the line. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. So man aboard. And here is Gunnar Henderson. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The next offering misses. And now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Foul ball there. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And that one upstairs.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. He's out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That one's in there, 0-1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 3-zip.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that one is inside. And the 1-0. Way high. That's in for a strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. The pitch. Struck him out looking. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Orioles 3 and the Astros nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. Second inning set to go. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Rodriguez back to work. And that one fouled off. Singy, Kyle Tucker's done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. And here it comes. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup, but a guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That one not close. 1-1. One now. Swing and a foul straight back. 1-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2-1 now. That's in there.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Righty delivers. Popped up. Mountcastle gets under it. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 3 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back. Here is James McCann.
Orioles, the catcher, James McCann.
And the pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So, man aboard, Dylan Beavers, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
The 1-0. Good eye right there. Swing and a pop-up. Bregman is under it.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Mullins in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And there's the strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Here's a 1-1. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. Two. And down on strikes he goes, and 2 away now.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Flares it into the outfield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Orioles leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. And it's even up.
I think what's so impressive is that he had some really big shoes to fill. This kid looked like he'd been in the big leagues for a much longer time than he had. Very impressive on both sides of the ball.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. And now it's 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And first offering is fouled off. McCormick measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The pitch. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's in there, and that is strike two.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next one just misses. 2-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
The punch out there, and there's one down. Some great baseball history here in Baltimore, and obviously those great teams led by Jim Palmer and the skipper Earl Weaver. Obviously so many great players. Brooks Robinson at third, Frank Robinson back in the day, and then Eddie Murray and Cal as well. Santander takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Gets the outside corner with that one.
I was told before I came to play in Baltimore that you're going to be around the best fans in baseball. Those names that you mentioned, they had success on the field. I played here 1 year, and still when I come back to visit, I'm recognized in this city.
That one ripped. Gone into the flagpole. Anthony Santander knocks one out. His 18th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One out, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. And the first offering is not close. I think one of the other things about coming here, they do such a good job of honoring their baseball history. The warehouse out in right field, the statues, really just the entire ballpark reeks of history. Makes you feel like you're in the middle of a museum while you're watching a game. Swing and a ball popped up. Pena has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman,
Ramon Urias getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Urias in his third season, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And that one missing low. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Baltimore, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here's Michael Brantley. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And 1-2. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. To the right side. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. Two outs. And downstairs, Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. Falling behind 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Kyle Tucker waiting to hit for Houston. The Astros hitless so far in the game. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And the right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The catcher,
James McCann in now. Doubled in his first AB. That misses, and it's 1-0. In the air, out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In there for strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball. Just off the outside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. To the right side. Can't field it cleanly. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead 4-0. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Kyle Tucker. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
0-1.
0-1.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Just misses with that one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Here comes a pitch. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Frazier slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Struck out swinging his first time. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Kicks and fires. Left field. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Abreu at the plate and takes high there.
0-1, no strike.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. And he deals. And that one a little bit high.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Not close with that one. 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Clips the corner, and the count is 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Popped in the air, left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-0. On the ground to short. To first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
First baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
And now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. He's already homered in this game. Slice the other way and foul. And now the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering misses. 2-1. In the air, left field. Alvarez in position. He makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Orioles held in check there, but they're in front 4-0. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Pena having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Rodriguez back to work. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear, and then went on to be a third-round pick of the Astros in 2018. The wind and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Bangs off the wall. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Fortes, the next to hit, takes ball one. 0 for 1 so far. And the 1-0. And another ball. There's the strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch. Line drive. Balls it in, and there's one away. And now Chas McCormick. He's 0 for 1. Ball one low.
Ball one, no strike.
Pena over at second, 1 down. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Beavers makes the grab on the run.
Now the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the batting order turns over, and next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. Strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the count is even. And there's a ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is outside. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond, and that's the third out. So the Astros lead 1. They're down 4-0. New pitcher on now, Austin Davis.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so Command and execution are huge for him.
So now here's the DH, Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Davis, in his 5th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one off the plate inside. 1-2 to count. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And here it comes. Ripped to short. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. First pitch just misses. The Astros have some action in their pen. Ryan Stanek, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That one a little bit high, and now 3-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And a payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field, but he made it work out.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch, and he just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The lefty, the 1-0. There's a strike. 1st and 2nd here, no outs. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one outside, and now 3 balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. There's one. Over to first, but he beats it. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, and it just misses. Called strike right there.
1-1.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a count 1-2. Santander on third. Urias over at first with one away. Next pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-2. On the ground and foul ball. The 2-2 now. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now the catcher, McCann.
Now the Orioles catcher, James McCann, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Upstairs. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And fouled off. And a pitch. That one missed. Dylan Beavers up next. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
2 outs, bases loaded. And into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The pitch. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Bases are full. Gets the call. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. 3rd out. Orioles leave them loaded, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Michael Brantley. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
On the ground to third, quips it to Mountcastle, and they get Brantley for the out.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. In there, and it's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and it goes just foul. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry. Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here's Alex Bregman, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball almost got him there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Popped up. That is the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Ryan Stanek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. That one at triple digits. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, they found ways to get on base in a variety of ways in this one. Hits, walks, and now a hit by pitch.
Frazier in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Stanek picks to first, and he just got his hand in there. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Check on the runner. Mullins gets back easily. Mountcastle at the plate now. That's ball one. Right-handed reliever on the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Grounded to third. Could be two. Good feed. That's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. So they make short work of them there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 4 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Baltimore, ready to begin the 8th. Jose Abreu up to hit.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Rodriguez back to work. That's off the mark. Ball one. Moving in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken up and throwing. Baker, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-0. And a foul ball left side.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
Mountcastle makes the grab, one away.
The bat, number 3, shortstop,
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Just missed. They say it went.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. And there's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So let's see how much longer they let him go.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Grayson Rodriguez done for the night, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound. And we'll have a new arm for you. Ryan Baker into the game,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayes has it sized up. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Man at first. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1.
working to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
And he deals. Ball 1, no strikes. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. 2-0.
Hey!
Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late. Left-hand hitter waits. Smash to the left side. Over to Abreu. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Baker, a 6'6" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Now Michael Brantley steps in. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, and 1 now.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Ball and a strike. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
2-2 now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's outside. And the right-hander deals, and he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cionel Perez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
He's 2 outs away. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at bat. Nice job right there.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. And now the Astros are down to their final out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
In the air, left side. Hayes has it sized up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the series opener here at home.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
A 4-0 shutout in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.